What are these guys?
Hey.
How much health do these guys have? Oh, wow. I don't know what that was all about. Welcome back, Cyberpunks. You're probably like, hey, this isn't a live stream. But yeah, I'm busy today when this is coming out. So I can't actually live stream, so I'm recording. And hopefully this is going to be the last video from the Cyberpunk storyline anyway.
Is a fickle mistress.
What now?
Isn't she? You spend your whole life fighting something. Only to become that very same thing.
Okay. Oh, am I Johnny? No. I have human hands. Is this like an Aztec temple? Hey, it's Johnny!
It worked. I did it. Johnny, Hanako kept her word.
Looking at you now reminds me of the moment we met. Still see that same small-time merc, little thief with his head in the clouds.
The hell you mean by that?
Biochip did more than just blend our memories. That line that kept V and Silverhand separate, well, faded a while back.
I'm still here. I know what I want, and I know where I came from. You and me? Don't think we have anything left to say.
Yeah, guess not.
Listen. I'm on an operating table getting sliced open. Arasaka docs are taking the chip out as we speak. I mean, you knew it'd end this way. That the day would come when I'd want to be normal again. Want my life back.
Normal's overrated, if it exists at all. They're cutting a piece of us out, and that'll leave a hole forever.
I don't want to drag this out. Just see you around, Johnny. And thanks for everything. If not for you, I'd be long dead. Several times over.
Why am I not wearing shoes?
Remember what Dex asked you? Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Sure, I remember.
Shame you chose wrong. Damn shame.
When can I expect a full report?
I will send it by the end of this week.
My congratulations again on your success. Goodbye.
Please prepare the patient's room. Your neural processor is overburdened. Any unnecessary stress response will only make things worse.
I feel empty. As if I'm being pulled. Stretched.
Please rest. A doctor will be with you shortly.
Dude, we got a treadmill and a jump rope? And a bunch of drugs? Or are those harmonicas? I'm sure that all looks really cool in the PC version. Hey, I'm sleeping on the bed normal. Like a human being and not weirdly sideways.
Come here.
Waiting for you.
Ooh, Johnny's actually in my head now. Is this it? Is this where Johnny takes over my body?
WNS News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The
Why am I
CEO
blue?
was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorunobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。祖父はよく、枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私、三郎荒坂は今。
Today is truly a historic day. Today, technology has fulfilled the promise left empty by religion. Saburo
Is everybody blue?
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
And it was a sight to behold, he said, how a soul would choose its life.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Can I actually... Oh no, I just hit the X button. Wait, what? So first they give you like the easiest Rubik's Cube in the world. And then they don't actually let you use it. And why am I blue? Why is everybody blue?
Higher order representation formation. Initiating test. Respond to the keywords. No thinking. Just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
Odyssey.
Home.
What is this?
The city.
Enemy.
Me.
Principal.
I don't know.
Betrayal.
Arasaka.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
What's this test for anyway?
It tests your level of empathy. The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
That's enough.
The test is necessary.
I said enough.
We shall return to it later. Please step onto the treadmill.
This test all about.
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
Shit.
Okay.
Get up.
Hey, Johnny.
You can't stay here.
Hey, my hands and feet are regular color again. Or are they? Hey, it's Jackie. Was that supposed to be like a jump scare or something?
News. I'm Jillian
Oh,
Jordan.
back to blue.
The world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka.
Today we begin a new series of tests.
Fine. Hit me. Let's get this done.
What is this game?
Solve the cube. Next test, please connect your personal link. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
As quick as
Let's
I
just
can,
go with Johnny every time now.
Got it.
Illness,
Johnny.
rebellion,
Johnny.
I, me,
Johnny.
the present,
Nothing. I don't know.
the future.
Nothing comes to mind.
Alright.
You're in a cornfield. Tall green plants as far as the eye can see. Your mouth begins to water.
Right, enough.
Treadmill. Testing concluded for today. Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
Okay, so now I have my phone back.
How's it going?
Hey, think I ought to ask you the same.
Yeah, so, to be honest, been better.
What am I supposed to do long distance over the phone?
I just wanted to talk, Vic.
Look, we go back long enough that you know I'm no good at this stuff. And Misty's out of town.
What am I supposed to do?
Get a grip. Make a decision. You already showed yourself and me you can do it.
Am I still me, but just blue? What's going on here? Yeah. Why do I have blue skin? What is up? I mean, it's an improvement.
Hey.
Hey. Wow, it's been
Why
a
is
while since I heard
Pan
that
Am
voice.
blue?
I'm in the middle of a meeting with Mitch. He wants me to hang up. He's signaling wildly.
Listen, I'm stuck in a shithole. It sucks. Hard.
So leave the shithole. Come home.
It's not that simple.
No is a nice word. Beautiful sometimes. You should use it more often.
Did she just not answer me? Whatever. I want to know why everybody is blue. Could just be a glitch. Oh, I'm back to regular. Okay. Now everybody's fixed.
Solve the cube.
Hey, it looks like a regular cube now. Okay.
Over the past several weeks, tensions between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
Johnny!
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
Johnny.
It is funny to me now, since I've chosen the always pick Johnny path.
Please step onto the
I don't know.
treadmill.
I don't know what any of this means.
As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
Hanako Arasaka. Want to talk to her now.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Shit, it worked.
So I had the option to solve it or throw it that time. What if I had thrown it?
Please get up.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
They asked me to speak to you. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
I'm gonna die.
All the options have yet to be exhausted. Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any
They
use.
go from soul
What's the
killer
matter?
to secure your soul?
We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it. Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue. Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No. Not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
Let's
My
go.
decision. I'm going back to Earth. Going
Let's
home.
do it.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit. But in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my terms. Nothing beauty will never fade away. I see your eyes and know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you're everywhere.
Huh. Okay, so we're just like in a space station orbiting the Earth. Okay.
Shit!
Evie, how's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget
Okay.
your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is don't ignore any error warnings, okay?
So I'm not dead this time? Congrats, you've completed the main storyline. But remember that Night City never sleeps. There's still so much to see and do. You can continue from your last open world checkpoint, where you will have a special reward waiting for you. Would you like to keep playing? Sure, just one more gig. I actually have done 0 gigs in this game. So, that's the second ending I've gotten at. The first one was when I just shot myself sitting on a roof. And then it was like, yo, that's not the right ending. Go back. And I was like, okay. Here's your reward. Congrats, you've completed the main. If any of the rewards you earned are cyberware, you will have to visit. Okay. But where are my rewards? Do I have rewards? They just straight up didn't even tell me like what my rewards were. What are these guys?
Hey!
How much health do these guys have? Oh, wow. I don't know what that was all about. So yeah, when I streamed it, I didn't know I was only like 45 minutes away from ending and that there was literally no action. It was all just cutscenes. Or else I would have just finished it. So now that I'm done with the game, I've literally done 0. Well, I've done like 1 or 2 side missions that I didn't know were actually side missions. But I've done like none of the gigs. I've not upgraded my body in any way with any sort of cybernetics or whatever. So I haven't really fully given the game a deep dive. But I played the story from beginning to end. And I gotta say, not that into it. Like sometimes games don't have the best story, but they focus on the gameplay. This was very focused on the story. There was so much dialogue. It was insane how much dialogue. This is like a Hideo Kojima game level of dialogue. But I honestly couldn't. I'd have a hard time recapping the story. Like, I don't understand what the hell was going on. The person who I got the job from to... The only 2 people that I could have possibly learned, like, why was I getting some job where I was stealing some chip? They both died instantly afterwards, so I have no idea why they sent me on the job, why I got the chip in the first place, how the hell being shot in the head made the chip all of a sudden, like, activate and try to rewrite onto me. And then, like, everything I did to try to get the chip out of me just felt kind of lame. But, I mean, the game, the map is enormous. Let's start here. Like, as far as sitting down and doing the story, it's pretty boring. It's pretty lame. But all of these exclamation points that don't have a filled in background, all of those are side jobs. I have like 100 freaking side jobs that I never did, plus whatever the heck all this stuff is. I know that there was like races I could do. There were like shooting gallery type stuff I could do. We got weapon shops. I've never been to a weapon shop in this game. Clothing store. Didn't know that this game had clothing stores. That's something that's kind of weird to me, right? This game, the entire story that I went through, not once did they take you to a clothing store or a weapon shop, or really like show you how to do anything or why. So if I can't really say that I played like a lot of this game, because look at all of the things that I never did. So I put out 7 episodes plus my live stream. Let's like conservatively say that each episode was only like 2 hours that I recorded anyway. The episode themselves was like 30 minutes each. So I don't know. We'll say that it was somewhere around 18-ish hours, roughly, somewhere between like 15 and 20 hours, give or take, that it took me to just go through the story, and I haven't even scratched the surface. I don't know where any of these places are. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I don't know what any of these shards do for me. If they're like little bits and pieces of story or something that I just never looked at. So my assessment of this game is the story was so-so. I mean, it wasn't terrible. There were some fun missions. I really liked the like 3 little boss battles that we had. But, you know, by the third one, I was just like, okay, well, this is kind of the exact same as the last one that I just did not very long ago. The first boss battle felt cool because it was like I was glitching a little bit. I was figuring out what was going on. But it turns out all 3 of the boss battles are really just like somebody's moving really fast and you can't see where they're going to be. So you just throw a bunch of grenades at your feet, run away, and then shoot them. I never was able to pull off stealth. I don't know if that would have made the game any different. Somewhere around 20 hours to complete the story missions. And like I said, I haven't even scratched the surface of this game. That's like the story missions. It looks anyway, based on that map, like it's maybe like 1% of the game. Hey, it's the Fako Johnny. That's another thing. It's like I didn't get to play this very much on PC before I gave up and started playing it on Xbox because my PC couldn't handle it. But what I've noticed from the Xbox playthroughs are they repeat the same pedestrians so much. Like, way too much. Way more than I ever noticed in a GTA game. Like, I've seen that knockoff Johnny Silverhands at least like 3 or 4 times. And then there was that one time I was like in a dance club. And on the dance floor there was like 10 people. And 4 of them were the same guy. I mean, what? This guy is the twins that I saw in the first episode. And then I saw him again in that dance club with the 4 random people on the dance floor that looked the exact same. I think a lot of my problems with this game are the fact that it's a next-gen game and I'm playing it on the old-gen console. And the fact that I'm in my 30s now and I can't spend 100 years playing the same game. Might come back in once or twice, do a few side missions, do some different types of missions to see, like, you know, what kind of fun this game had to offer. But for the most part, I'm pretty much done with the game. Any bit of negative review that I have for this game, I think it more just reflects the fact that I don't think I was the target audience for this game. Anyway, that's it. I don't care if this episode is short. I'm done. Thanks for watching, but now my Saturdays are freed up, which just means that I gotta come up with something cool to do on Saturdays now. I'm actually thinking about potentially doing like a retro game. I don't know if it's gonna be stream or videos, but I've got a character I've done in the past in my life, and I was thinking about doing like a retro game thing where I just go back and play like N64 games, pretty much. Maybe I can get like a PS2 sometime. Play some fun old PS2 games. That'd be sick. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye.